Hi everyone, welcome to Shell Star Stitches. I'm Michelle, in case you've forgotten. And this week's video, we are going to be doing another share. So because of lockdown, I really got into the crochet and met some friends online via a group, and we've all become quite big fans of this particular hand dyer. She's very talented because I've tried hand dyeing yarn, and believe me, it's not as easy as it looks. And the colours that she comes up with, the way she mixes them together and how they crochet up, we really love. So I am going to be sharing with you somebody called Siobhans Crafts. She has updates every couple of weeks, normally on a Sunday. And you can preview her updates on a Saturday night on Instagram and Facebook. She will run through, she does one-of-a-kind colours as well as some regulars, some special editions and some special surprise boxes that she started doing, and surprise bags. So what I will show you today is what I purchased in the last couple of weeks from Siobhan. One was from her update, and one is a regular club she runs. So at the moment there's been a theme of Disney villains throughout this year. So I unfortunately missed the first one in January, damn it, didn't realise it was happening. So I've got from February onwards, but I'm going to be showing you the September one that's just arrived, along with a couple of items I purchased in her update. So I've got my little box of goodies here. So everything always comes all lovely and wrapped. I normally get a little packet of Haribo, which I've already taken out and given to hubby because that's his little treat. So I get the yarn, he gets the sweets. So firstly, if you have been signing up and you are waiting for Siobhans Crafts September Villains Club, look away now, because if you haven't had it already, this is what I'm going to be showing you if you don't want spoilers. So what Siobhan will send is the description of who this is based on. So this one is based on Robin Hood. So this was Prince John from Robin Hood. So yeah, you'll be able to see how the inspiration. So firstly, what I'll show you is the little extras. So get a little bag with some stitch markers in. So here we've got, oh, I've got three there, missed one. If you can see that. It's a little lion crest type face there. It's got a little green jewel. You see that? Because he likes all his jewels on his fingers, doesn't he? They all disappear. And a little stitch marker with a little crown on and some little yellow confetti in there. So these are the metallic sort of stitch markers, decorative, that you can use that open normally by a lobster clasp or something like that. So yeah, they're lovely to go in my collection for my Disney villains. So then next I have my actual yarn. So I'm going to show this now. So this is Prince John. This is how it all comes. So as this is a hand dye skein, it's not wound in a ball as you would just buy off the shelf in a shop. So you have to just hand wind this yourself when you want to get ready to use it. So you can see there's some lovely undyed natural tones, some blacks and blues, and then we go into the sort of liony colour with the yellow and the very light brown. So this is our lovely hand dye Prince John Disney villains. Really, really pleased with that. I really like the colours. It reminds me a bit of the beach as well. So you've got like the sand and the waves and the pebbles. But I'm saving all my Disney villains clubs for something special. I haven't decided what yet, but I'm going to put them all together. So it's one big item. So that was the Disney villains. So the other two items that I purchased were in Siobhan's update. Again, normally at 10 a.m. on a Sunday. And preview the night before, unless she's got you know, clubs and shows on. I think Siobhan's going to be in Yarndale. I think that's in next week possibly. So sometimes she moves her updates, but I'll pop a link underneath this video for her website and also her Facebook and Instagram, because then you can check out and follow her and see when the next update is. You can also see on her website then anything that she's sold recently, even though it's sold out. You can have a look at all her wealth of colour ranges, which are stunning. So she dabbles in project bags every so many updates. So this one that I've got, it's a lovely Snoopy project bag, nice lilac colour, and it's double-sided, so I've got the spots inside with the toggles. So these are fully reversible from Siobhan, so you can whichever way around you feel. So that's the inside drawstring. But I'm going to keep Snoopy on the outside because I love a bit of Snoopy. I think I got a Christmas one somewhere from Siobhan with Christmas themed. And you can obviously fit, I think I can squeeze in about 3 of Siobhan's skeins into one of these project bags. So really nice and really well made. So if you want to take your crochet on the go, now that we're allowed out and about. And then the only other item I purchased from Siobhan was I had purchased a surprise box. It was the theme Abracadabra. It had like a Lush bubble bar and an Abracadabra themed yarn, and I loved it so much that, and because everybody was badgering her for it, she put it on sale the next update. She did another set of batches, and this is Abracadabra. So this has got, I don't know if you can see, you've got sparkle flecks in there. So this is on a sparkle base. I always stick to DK yarn. I prefer the thickness of it to anything else. She does sock, mohair, sometimes chunky or a bobble type yarn. But this is Abracadabra, so you've got some lovely purple, some slight tinges of blues and greens, and a bit of undyed natural colour there. But it's just stunning with the sparkle in it as well. So I think I'm going to be using that for some sort of jumper item. So that was my unboxing of what arrived this week from Siobhan that I was very pleased with. But I thought also I will show you, this is how bad the obsession has got. Oh. This is my bag of hand dye yarn just from Siobhan. So we've got a slight obsession with her yarns. We do love the colours. I'll show you some examples just so you can see. I mean, you can see as I'm opening this. We've got all sorts falling out here. So this was the Ugly Sisters Disney yarn. So we obviously have 2 different 50-gram skeins because obviously you've got the 2 Ugly Sisters. I won't go through them all, but that was my original Abracadabra. Just show you some examples. She does minis as well, so you often see these come up again in DK or sock. So I've just got, there's like a pastel-y rainbow. This one, I can't say the name, and I don't think I've seen this film. It's Yzma. I think she's from Hercules. Not sure. A nice deep sort of rich purpley. That kind of reminds me of space and galaxies. Got some more minis here in like a turquoisey theme. More minis, as you can see. These are lovely. I used a set similar to these to make some socks. So they're part sort of navy, part coloured. And these are Starlight minis, these are called. Again, a lot of these are one of a kind from Siobhan, and believe me, if you find anything you like, you have to be quick. Like literally at 10 o'clock in the morning, the update, you need to be there ready to go, knowing what you need. Because she's very, very popular, and she sells out. I love these Mermaid Magic minis. I've got a lot of these minis, I think, to make socks with over the winter. So I got into making some socks, and in case my feet get cold at night, these make myself some socks. More Disney villains here. This was Cruella. So as you can tell, the red and black. We've got another one here, Tamatoa from Moana, I believe. And again, yeah, this one's on a slight, if you can see that, sparkle base. Just brings it, it's just stunning when it's on a sparkle, and it's lovely and soft. Yeah, I love that colour theme. What else have we got in here? We've got a silver lining, which I think Siobhan actually restocks that one. So that's just a grey tone with sort of rainbow colours through it. Black Magic, that one's lovely again. I won't go through them all, but that's only half the bag, as you can see. So definitely check out Siobhan if you fancy something a bit different. Perfect for making jumpers, cardigans. Really, the colours come up really well when you're making those sorts of items or blankets, and even with smaller items such as amigurumi. But yeah, so one of my loves, Siobhans Crafts hand dye. Check her out. I'll pop some links in, and yeah, enjoy and don't spend too much money.